But let's talk about that Astros game. Man, how sweet it is. The Astros have been eliminated from the playoffs. 7 straight home playoff losses for the Houston Astros. Do they have a fan problem? How about the Tigers, man? Tigers are moving on. 3 AL Central teams going to be in the ALDS. And it's interesting. All it took for them was for Javier Baez to get hurt. I mean, it's so funny. We make fun of him, and for good reason, because he's not a good player. But I do think it's funny that them getting hot almost completely coincided with Javier Baez getting hurt and being out for the season. If they make a run, he would, somehow get a ring. You look at his stats. I mean, Baez was so bad, and that's one of the worst contracts of all time. And maybe this run can, spark him. This season, he played 80 games, 25 runs scored, 50 base hits, 12 doubles, 6 home runs, career low, 37 runs batted in. He hit 184 with a 221 on base percentage, 294 slugging, 515 OPS. And we make fun of him. We talk about 2022 as a bad year for him. He had a 671 OPS in 2022. 2023, 592. This year, 515. He's gotten worse in every single season in the past 4 years. He's 31 years old, and they still have to pay him for the next, 3 or 4 years. Good news for them, though, it's not going to matter because they're a good team now. So maybe that will be enough to spark Javier Baez to play a winning brand of baseball. If not, you kind of just have to eat the money there because I don't think you can afford to keep him around. If you're a competitive baseball team fighting for division titles, fighting for World Series, making the playoffs, knocking the Astros out, there's no way they can keep Javier Baez around. So they have to figure that out. But congratulations to them, man. Who let the Tigers get hot? That's what they said. The Mariners did. Spoiler alert. They took 5 out of 6 from the Mariners in August, and that's how they got hot. But, yeah, I mean, it's fun to watch them. And I'll be honest, if that was the Twins or the Red Sox or the Mariners in their shoes, I don't think they win that game against the Astros. It was a good game. The Tigers brought in Jackson Jobe, 21 years old, top pitching prospect in the game. He's only thrown 4 innings in his MLB career. They brought him in to pitch to the Astros. He promptly gives up 2 runs, so the Astros took the lead 2-1. And you're like, oh my gosh, there's no way they just did that. Here come the Astros, right? The Astros are inevitable, right? They feasted off the rookie pitcher who has 4 innings of MLB experience, and now they're going to win, and then they're going to keep the momentum and win tomorrow. And then the Tigers did what I did not think was possible. They loaded the bases at the bottom of the 8th against Ryan Presley. In comes Josh Hader. Here's a pinch hitter, Andy Ibanez. Bases clearing double. It was one of the best moments we've seen in the postseason so far. Bases clearing double from Andy freaking Ibanez, who, by the way, he's one of those guys that got more playing time because Javier Baez has got hurt, and he deserves it. And the Tigers moving on 5-2 victory. Love to see it.